Barf bags are required for the following video segment. We are not responsible for paying to clean the puke off your carpet or expensive clothing. Please wear your Gorton's fisherman raincoat or hazmat suit before watching the next video segment. If you are wearing a stupid face mask or an aqualung, you may want to remove it to avoid aspirating your own vomit.
I take responsibility. I take responsibility. I take responsibility. I take responsibility for every unchecked moment. For every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Every not so funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
Every time I remained silent.
Every time I explained away police brutality or turned a blind eye. I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets, killed in their own homes. These are our brothers and sisters, our friends, our family. We are done watching them die. We are no longer bystanders. We will not be idle. Enough is enough.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes, no matter how big or small, to be uttered in my presence.
I will not turn a blind eye. Going for a jog should not be a death sentence. Sleeping in your own home should not be a death sentence. Playing video games with your nephew should not be a death sentence.
Shopping in a store should not be a death sentence. Business as usual should not be life-threatening. I stand against hate.
I stand against hate. I stand against hate. I stand against hate. I will stand against hate in love. I will make my presence known.
And killer cops must be prosecuted. They are murderers. We can turn the tide. It is time to take responsibility. Call out hate. Step up and take action.
Well, I can only speak for myself and those who are similarly situated. My father was born in Austria, in a little town named Trento. That's the town where the true story depicted in the movie The Sound of Music was filmed. He came to this country and he joined the U.S. Army and fought the Nazi bastards who had invaded his homeland. I and my brother were born after World War II ended. We are first-generation Americans. Nobody in my family ever owned a fucking slave. So I and nobody alive today is responsible or should feel guilty for any of that Kunta Kinte shit that happened over 100 years ago. And not for nothing, the responsibility for all of this crap and all the evil you're covering up and diverting attention from has already been taken. Responsibility for all the sins of mankind was taken, and it was all paid for 2,000 years ago on a hill called Golgotha by someone by the name of Jesus Christ. You might have heard of him. He died nailed to a tree, beaten, broken, mocked, and ridiculed for what we all are guilty of. That debt was paid for. The sentence has been carried out. It is done. Finished. So before you go too far and elevate yourselves to his level, let me put a check on that shit right quick. Whoever you assholes are, the world is laughing their asses off. You are a laughing stock. And you and that geriatric mafia bitch Nancy Pelosi and her cabal of kneeling retards.
We are here to honor George Floyd. For those who wish to, we will now kneel for our moment of silence.
Unless you're willing to go to full Monty like Jesus did and get nailed to a tree for shit you didn't do, get the fuck away from me with your retarded foul virtue signaling. Please subscribe to our backup channels on YouTube: Inglorious Patriots, Net4 Truth USA 2 Patriot channel, and Ethernet Warriors. You can also catch us on BitChute.com/Net4TruthUSA, remonetized.org/user/inglorious-patriots9, and drop.space/@Net4TruthUSA. All the links are in the description. We fly so close to the target, we are on our 5th fighter jet. We will be relentless and persistent until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/Net4TruthUSA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.